What are you gonna do?
Well, Mike's like fucking around with the Alien versus Predator. He's getting the game going,
Yes.
and then I was just starting to do Jack Nicholson impression. Jack Nicholson doing the slur speech from Ghostbusters. Gozer the Traveler. He will come in one of the pre-chosen forms. During the rectification of the Valdrani, the Traveler came as a large and moving torb. Then during the third reconciliation of the last of the McKettrick supplements, they chose for him a new form, that of a giant slore. Many shubs and zools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of a slore that day, I can tell you. Mr. Grady.
You just always end it with Mr. Grady.
So, you want to play Alien versus Predator, Mr. Grady?
Sure! Sounds like a good time!
Alright, I'll be the girl.
Okay. So we got Predator Warrior and Predator Hunter. So there's no...
One of us has to be the Predator.
Well, who's going to be the alien? When's that going to happen?
Well, we're versus... We're Predator versus Alien.
So you never are an alien. All right, gotcha.
So, you know, I do the live streams. I did a live stream of the first Alien game, and everybody's like, oh, you gotta do Alien vs. Predator, you gotta do... And I've been getting requests for this game forever.
Like this specific one?
This specific game.
Okay.
So I wanted to wait to play it with you because...
Yeah, like they're not talking about the Jaguar one or...
No, this one, the arcade... Because I did the arcade Alien game.
Okay.
And basically, I wanted to wait because, like, I want to do a 2-player.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We also have to do, we still have not done it, the X-Men arcade game.
Huh, interesting. You know, I think arcade games, we just didn't do them for a while, and I totally just did a wrestling move.
Well, we didn't do them for a while because I didn't have, like, the ability to do it.
And lately, since we started doing arcades, now it's really, like, it opened up a whole other world.
Since I got a PC, basically.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's awesome.
Now, I haven't seen the movie Alien vs. Predator in a while.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Can you, I mean, I don't know if you'd probably be better than me. Can you refresh me at all on what the hell happens in the movie?
It's a good time to ask because I just finished the re-edit of the Alien franchise series.
Okay, can you, like, recap me on that? Like, what was it about?
Review series.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Alien vs. Predator, though.
Yeah, well, that's in there. Like, I did the whole... because we did it. I did it as part of Monster Madness, and then I just now it's like a whole version where it's all together in one video for YouTube for the first time. Well, in case anybody doesn't know, I've been doing some kind of movie review once every Friday.
You've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah, and sometimes they're reruns, but whenever it is a rerun, it means I'm working on the next one still. So
go get the phone.
Oh yeah. So I just did that. That'll be coming out sometime soon. So if you haven't seen it before on Cinemassacre, you could see it on YouTube. Alien vs. Predator was like, it was about the predators hunt the aliens for sport, and basically the aliens kind of like won the battle, and then the predators were like sore losers, and they basically set up this bomb that blew up everything. But it didn't really blow it up, I think. Like, I'm trying to remember it now, but it put everything into hibernation.
Okay.
And a bunch of people, one of them is Lance Henriksen. I think he plays like the descendant of the guy who made Bishop or whatever.
The guy who made Bishop?
Yeah, the Wayland guy. So then they go to, like, it's all in, like, I remember it being like on the snow now, but whatever the case, they awaken the alien and the predator, and then they continue their centuries old battle.
See, I haven't seen that movie since it was, like, out. I don't even remember. Was it even, like, good? I need to watch that movie again. It's been too long.
Well, it's very badly received.
Okay.
A lot of it had to do with that. A lot of people complained that it was PG-13. They wanted it to be R.
Right, so it's not that good then.
The fighting is good. I mean, you see the alien and predator fight each other, and that's all good. It's actually not that bad, I don't think.
Okay.
It's not, like, I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not. It's okay, you know.
Okay.
But then Alien versus Predator Requiem, that one, I mean, it's a little bit gorier, but that doesn't make it better. It's really just.
Yeah, last time we were talking about aliens, you were telling me the thing you thought was the coolest about the Alien franchise was the baby from the fourth one, right?
Oh yeah! Wow, that thing was crazy.
No, I thought you didn't. You
You
didn't.
want me to say anything more, or
I thought you thought that thing was like ridiculous, right?
no? I think it was amazing.
So other than the Jaguar one, are there any other Alien games you remember?
Alien, not Alien versus Predator.
It's just aliens, like in general.
yeah. Well, the one I remember best is the one which we both own. It's called Alien Trilogy. It's on PlayStation.
Okay.
That one's kind of, it's a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the one that I remember was like in the arcade, and you had a gun.
Okay.
And I don't remember which one it was or when it was, but
okay. I'm sure it's different, but it might be similar to that one.
Okay.
This one, it's
Wow, that's like slow mo.
Yeah, I feel like that's on purpose because it was like the last shot you did.
No, yeah, it's on purpose. I thought it was cool.
Okay.
I wasn't making fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like when they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Now, are these characters in that movie? Like, or is this was before the movie, right?
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the movie. It has nothing to do with any of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what year this game would have been.
You know what?
90s, so.
This was actually before the movie.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm just wondering I'm trying to think of how far apart it was.
Far apart?
Like, yes, this was before the movie, but I wonder how many years before the movie this was.
The movie was 2004, so I'm going to say this was a while.
This was probably like 94 or something, right?
Oh,
so this is like a decade.
That's another reason why I think the movie just didn't live up to people's expectations.
Because they played this game first?
Yeah, well, you played the game, there was the comics. Like, Alien vs. Predator was like a whole franchise before it even became a movie. And everybody was waiting like
it better be the best thing ever kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like Freddy versus Jason, just waiting and waiting. Although I think that delivered. I
thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you saw like Freddy fight Jason. It wasn't like one of these cop-out things where the monsters don't meet till the end or something. But yeah, I don't know. That was
all right. I'm being a predator.
Cool. I like this guy though because he's got the gun. So
I'm not like an Alien expert. I've seen the Alien movies, and I don't know. I'm just kind of more casual with the Alien movies. But I like the first movie the best, and I really like the second movie as well. And the third one, I didn't really care for. I saw it in the theater, and I didn't really like it. And then the other ones were kind of more forgettable to me. I've seen all of them, but like I've seen the rest of them like once.
Yeah.
Where the first Alien movie I've seen a whole bunch. But like I feel like because I haven't like seen all the sequels like a whole bunch of times, I can't like tell you a lot about it. You know, I can really only just tell you. I like the first movie because it's so suspenseful. Yeah. And I like Sigourney Weaver. I think she's great in it. And it's kind of just, it's like any horror movie that you watch. It's like her trying to escape from this monster essentially, and that's why I like it. And I know that Alien gets a lot more involved and complicated than that, but that's kind of what I liked about it. It's sort of the simplicity of like, here's this woman trapped in this place. It kind of like it could have been anywhere. It didn't have to be a spaceship. It's kind of like it could have just been. It's just like watching a really good horror movie, but it just happens to be set in space. Yeah, and that's what I like about Alien.
Yeah, the first one is a horror movie.
But I feel like I'm probably missing out on a lot because I don't know as much about the other movies. I've only seen them like once. And I feel like there's really hardcore fans of the Alien stuff.
The only ones necessary are the first two.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, if you, like nothing comes close. It's like the first two Terminators. Like those are both so good.
Okay, so I'm not missing out on that much then?
Not at all.
Okay.
No. I mean, you could still see them. They're still.
Well, I mean, I saw that Prometheus, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, a lot of people felt that way. So
really? Okay.
Yeah, like I don't think you're missing out on anything, but they're still fun to watch.
I didn't dislike that movie, by the way. I just didn't think it was like great. You know?
Yeah. No, me too.
Where the first one, I think is like amazing.
Oh yeah, like it's one of those situations where I can't really decide if the first or second is better because they're both great in their own ways.
Right. Well, the second one. See, I'm more of a horror movie guy than I am an action guy.
Then the first one would be
that's why. I mean, the second movie is great. It's one of the best action movies you can watch.
Yeah.
But I'm more into horror stuff, so I think that's probably why I like the first one a little more. it's not just because it's the first movie, because a lot of times I do like for example, like the Rocky movies, I like the first Rocky the best. Even though like the other ones are great, you know. I just happen to like the first, and the same thing with Back to the Future. I like the first one the best, but the other ones are great. And I actually really like the third Back to the Future. A lot of people don't like that one, but I think that one's great.
Yeah, no, that one is good. I mean, I think it's because the first two are so amazing. It's like hard to follow, so I think the third one is a step down from the first two.
I mean, the problem I have with the other two is that they repeat so much of what happens in the first movie.
Oh, that's what I liked, because you see it from other angles and stuff.
Well, that part of it's cool. Like when they show, like in Back to the Future 2, when you're seeing like the way they did it is amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like a lot of the same. Like they do the manure joke like again and again and again, and I like it. I think it's funny in the second and the third one when they do it again. But at the same time, it's kind of like repeating. I don't know.
Oh, do they do it in the second one?
Yes.
The manure. Which part?
At the end when they go through.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I think they even do it again. Don't they do it when?
In the third one, they do it again. The third one's kind of different because it's Mad Dog Biff and it's in the shit trough.
No, I think they do it twice in the second movie actually.
They do?
Because it happens like in the 50s when Marty goes back and then he's like old Biff is there and he's like, oh, I remember that, the manure. Remember that?
Oh, because it was the first incident. Yeah.
And then later in the movie it happens again when he goes through the tunnel.
If you count that, then yeah.
Like there's two, like, you know, because it's using the same kind of joke, the manure thing again. It's just like, I don't know.
I can't think of any other repeats from it that were like that, like other than repeats that were supposed to be repeats because it was the first movie.
Anyway, I mean, I love all those movies though; they're all awesome.
What about Terminator? Do you have a preference over one or two?
That one that's one example where I like the second more. Okay, actually, but I love the first movie, and that's a hard choice because the first one's awesome, and I love the stop motion and stuff at the end of that. So that's close. That's a close call. Yeah. But I do think I like the second one more. What about you with Terminator? Do you like the second one more?
Yeah, I mean the second one because I just did my 50 favorite films. I mean, I don't know what comes out when, but my 50 favorite films, you know, trying to evaluate all those. Terminator, it just barely, it didn't make the top 50, but it like barely would have. Terminator 2, however, was in my top 10. Okay. So for me, it's Terminator 2, but you know, I think there's really no wrong answer. I think both of them.
Well, I mean, it's you know, up to your personal opinion.
Yeah. I'd be surprised though if somebody said Terminator Genesis, but it would be interesting.
What is your favorite Rocky movie? Is it the first one?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's in my top 10, but top 10 films. But none of the others made it into the top 50.
So you do think the first Rocky is the best one, then?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. But I do like them all pretty much. I mean,
so Rocky 5 wasn't in your top 10?
No. I mean, Rocky 5 is definitely the worst Rocky movie, even though I love the street fight at the end.
Yeah. It has some good scenes in it, though, other than the street fight. Like, there's some good parts. You know, one of my favorite actresses, I just have to say, is Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, me too. I think she might even be. Yeah, I think she might even be the best action star of the '80s because she's taken down aliens. Like, you know, like these are like monsters. They're not even human beings.
I would, well, actually, 70s and 80s. Because 79, I think.
Yeah, you're right. But Aliens was the action movie. That was kind of still like when it was a horror movie.
Yeah.
Kind of like
It is very much an 80s thing.
Yeah. Kind of like Mad Max. You think of it as an 80s thing, but the first movie was like, oh Jeff, like 78, 79.
Yeah.
Something like that. And it also wasn't like an action movie yet. It didn't really become that thing it is until.
Did you ever do like a top 10 like 70s movies?
Just 70s movies?
Yeah.
I hate to repeat a lot. Like I'd hate to be like Jaws, Rocky, and talk about the same movies that I always talk about. But a lot of times when I do top lists, I wish it could be top blank with the exception of like the
right.
ones I already mentioned.
You're like very particular.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like the top 50, I got to like number
You don't want to
2,
repeat
like,
shit you said before, basically.
Yeah, I was like, okay, number 2, King Kong, which I just did a whole bunch of videos about on King Kong.
Yeah, right. It's like how many times can you say the same type of thing, basically? What is this part? Is this like the Street Fighter part where you hit the car? Like, are we supposed to be hitting this thing? I think we are.
Oh, yeah. I thought something was going to happen, right? Boom.
Oh. I think we were supposed to hit that.
No bonus. Did you hear about like the what happened with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Yeah, let's hear that.
Do you want to hear that?
You've told me that before, but you might as well tell. People probably haven't heard that story.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Basically, with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Sean Connery's last film, and it wasn't so good.
His last movie.
Yeah, basically, they offered him.
How did that happen?
Yeah, they offered him Lord of the Rings, and they offered him the role of Gandalf.
Now, he would have been good. You know, he was also supposed to be Sybok in Star Trek V.
No.
Spock's brother.
Wow, okay.
Which would have made that movie a lot better.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but anyway.
Well, I think at that point in his career, he was being more selective about the movies he was in. And basically, they offered him Gandalf, and he didn't know what it was. He said it was some stupid movie about midgets or something.
Whoa.
That's what he said. Apparently,
Whoa.
that's the quote.
Really?
Yeah. And then
meanwhile, it's like a books that have been around since like the 1940s.
Yeah, but he didn't know. Like he didn't know what it was. So
well then,
but I mean,
okay, well he's a fucking idiot. Then. Well, I mean, he's not. I mean, I love Sean Connery, but like
he gets offered Gandalf, he turns it down, and then the movie comes out, and it's like huge success, and then he realized his mistake. He was like, that was a bad decision.
He should have been that. Right.
So then he was like, the next thing that comes along, he's gonna say yes, even if he doesn't know what it is. He gets offered League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
And it's this piece of shit.
He takes it, and then it turns into this fucking flop. And then after that, he said, "Fuck this, I'm out." And then he quit acting forever.
I can understand why, because like, yeah. I get why he quit, because he's like, fuck this, like I tried to do one of these movies, like that I didn't really want to do, and I did it, and it sucked, it flopped, and of course the one I didn't do was like this big success, and so I get why he would feel that way, but that's kind of like, I don't know, you don't quit, like that's just being a quitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I mean, he made a lot of great movies.
He did, but he could still. I'm thinking how many more great movies he probably would have. He probably would have had another movie by now that he would have done that would have been another Sean Connery classic had he kept acting.
Yeah, I mean, he could retire if he wants, because I think he did enough. Like he.
Well, I like Sean Connery so much that I don't like the idea of him retiring. I want him to keep making movies. I feel that way about Jack Nicholson too. Like I don't want him to ever stop making movies. He's so good. You know. I've gotten a couple emails and stuff from fans and stuff that say like, I beat Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde now. We did that video. We did that video that was with the whole group of people, the showdown.
When are we gonna do that?
And then after that, I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot, and I played it on live stream, and I didn't know I was gonna beat it, but I ended up beating it. And so I beat it. And now people are like, well, you gotta have James beat it, because when I beat it, I was like, oh my god, like how did this happen? And James is not here right now.
Yeah, I was working on the trailer to the Jekyll and Hyde movie trailer at that time, actually.
So at some point we still have to do that.
Yeah, I know, because I don't feel complete until. But I know it would take like a whole day, or like it would take a while. It would be
a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
So at one point, we got.
And also, there's 2 endings. So
yeah, there is. I never did the other ending. I never did the ending without. I did the one that has the boss. I didn't do the one that doesn't have the boss.
I heard that they. Maybe I'm confusing it with Simon's Quest, but I heard they screwed up the endings, where if you do it the good way, you get the bad ending, and if you do it the bad way, you get the good ending.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's
the ending I did I think you might be right. So look at the guy on the ground. Oh, did you see the alien come out of his stomach?
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, and it went flying.
And it's gonna grow too.
Oh shit, are they all gonna do that? Oh, this is gross.
Oh.
Ugh. That's disgusting. I apologize.
Well, those movies are disgusting.
They are. Yeah. They are. I'm not saying it's out of place. I'm just saying it's disgusting. Just like the movie.
Have you seen Predators?
No. What's that?
It was it's basically the third Predator movie, but it's
Wait, what?
Yeah, Predators.
Oh, it's not. There's not like Predator 3. I've only seen the first 2 Predator movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's more.
It's the one where there's more than one Predator. No, seriously.
I thought the third Predator movie was Alien vs Predator.
Wait, I gotta show you that. I'll just show you proof, just so you know.
Predators.
Yeah, Predator. I mean, the fact that you don't remember it though means that it wasn't that memorable.
Oh wait. I need you.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to show you something really interesting right now. So look in the background and tell me what game that belongs in.
Okay, hang on a second. Gotta find myself. All right, well, that pizza, first of all, is the Turtles in Time.
Why the fuck did you get a pizza?
They get a pizza in this game.
I think they're thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Is that a hot dog now? Look at the hot dog.
Yeah, it's a hoagie.
Oh.
It's a Wawa hoagie.
So, I got bad news for you. So, before these videos, a lot of times James and I would eat. I would bring over Italian wedding soup. Wawa has discontinued the Italian wedding soup, James.
What, really?
Yeah.
But after all these years?
So I hadn't seen it on the thing for a while. And I know it's upsetting. I hadn't seen it on the thing for a while, and then I'm like, man, like I haven't seen this on the thing for a while. Let me ask somebody. So I went up to the counter. I'm like, I haven't seen the Italian wedding soup for a while. And the lady's like, yeah, just got discontinued. Like, so I was like, no.
But did you remember the home style chicken noodles? It was no,
I don't.
It was as a side, not as a soup. You know how they have the side menu? It was basically
like the mac and cheese or something.
Yeah, it was kind of like the chicken noodles. It was just a lot creamier. It was almost like
was it good?
Yeah, it was like Popeye filling. That they discontinued like years and years ago. So let's just get rid of every awesome thing on the menu.
Okay, a couple other things. Now, Wawa used to have pizza. It wasn't as good as like getting like real pizza or anything, so I don't want to like hype up their pizza like it was amazing.
I remember that, actually,
but they had pizza for a little while, and it was pretty good for being like Wawa pizza.
I do remember that, yeah.
And they got rid of that. They should bring that back. And here's the one that kills me. So I usually go to the reason most people I think go to Wawa is for their coffee. And I love their regular coffee.
And cigarettes.
Well, and the cigarettes, but I love their regular coffee, but.
I work there, I know.
James used to work at Wawa.
Yep. That's always coffee and cigarettes.
Used to have I guess it was a limited time thing, but they used to have Kona coffee, and I originally started like drinking coffee because I didn't used to drink coffee. I would try their Kona coffee, and I was like, damn, this is good, and. They had it for like a year or something, I want to say, and I drank it like every day, and then one day they got rid of it, and I was like, oh, well, they'll probably bring it back after a while. It's been like 10 years or something, and I always thought that they would bring it back, kind of like McDonald's bringing back the McRib. Yeah. They've never brought back Kona coffee. They got rid of the pizza. They got rid of the thing that you just mentioned. What was it? The creamy thing?
The creamy chicken. I forget. Home style chicken.
They got rid of that, and then James and I together, both of us like their Italian wedding soup, and they just got rid of that. Look,
this is for everybody in like 3 or 4 states.
Yeah,
who knows what a Wawa
in the tri-state area, basically. That dude, did you see that? I cut the dude's
cut his head off.
That was I never did that before. I don't think.
And he was convulsing on the floor.
That was awesome. This is violent.
Getting some Coors Light.
Actually, you know what's kind of cool is when you shoot the guys or hit them, you actually see blood come out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. But I don't get why you're killing humans, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe on the whole time.
I don't know.
No, I mean, they're attacking.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, who are these guys? Maybe they're mind controlled by the aliens. I'm thinking way too deep into it now. Oh, look at that. He's like Tron Deadly Discs.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. If you hit X and A together, do you do something like, look at that?
Oh, I do, yeah. I never tried that.
P. Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah. Move over, you fat fucking bastard.
You were him for Halloween once.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite group? The Stones or the Beatles?
No, you have to do his impression and do a Ghostbusters quote.
Oh gee. Oh gee. Can I do that while I mean, I know this game is monotonous, but goes with the traveler. He will come on one of the pre-chosen forms. During the third reconciliation of the last of the McKettrick supplicants, they chose for him a new form. That of a giant slore. I don't know. I shortened it for you because I don't know if that's working or not.
That's just... I don't know why, but that creeps me out when you do that voice.
Oh, the Hunter S. Thompson?
Yeah. It's like weird. Because it doesn't sound like you anymore.
Yeah. You know what the thing... You know what really helps to do the voice?
What's that?
If you have the... Because when I had the costume at that party... I had the, the cigarette holder in my mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a prop.
Yeah, like, and it's not just a prop. It's like when you have the cigarette holder in your mouth, it makes you talk like that. It actually helps a lot.
Look at this fucking. Is this the anti-boss here?
The queen, it looks like. So,
yeah.
I guess.
I think I like the girl better than the other one. She has this gun, and I really like this gun. I see you being that guy a lot. Do you like him better than the Predator?
I mean, he's got the guns and stuff, but I mean, the Predator also, he shoots like lasers.
Right.
I'm fine with all the characters. I'll pick somebody different. I'll pick the Predator this time.
Is that it?
Okay, so the alien, the queen alien is dead. I think oh, congratulations.
Did they spell it right?
I believe they did.
It's Capcom, I think, so they probably did.
Yeah.
So is that it? Not sure. They're taking control of the ship now, right? So that might have been the end of the game right there. Seems like it. Oh, we can put our name in. You just put it in what?
Yeah, it's like, who cares, you know?
Whoa.
That's pretty awesome.
That's what they did to the aliens. All right, that was Aliens. It was made by Capcom, and I thought it was a pretty awesome game. What did you think?
It was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.